Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Obviously, as you guys know, I don't do a ton of spectating videos, but it's something that's really blown up on YouTube over the past couple of months. Jev, JGod, Tim, I think Nick Merckx is in on it now. Like, there's a lot of other creators doing spectating videos, and personally, I really enjoy them because while I play the game a ton, I don't really get to watch other just random players play the game a ton that aren't like streamers and, you know, top tier players. So it's always fun to jump into some games and see what's going on with just random players. You never know what you're gonna get. And this lobby of solos is by far one of the most confusing things I've ever witnessed. When I say all logic was just tossed out the window, there is not a more accurate statement when it comes to this lobby. So many just random things occurred in this 20 minutes of Warzone. I really think you guys will enjoy this one. If you want to see more content like this, please let me know by dropping a like on it. Would love to do more stuff like this if you guys want to see it. And of course, if you're new to the channel or if you haven't already subscribed, I am always covering everything going on in COD, news, updates, intel, loadouts, or sometimes random stuff like this. So feel free to subscribe. That way you'll always know whenever I post a new video. All right, this zone's not looking pretty for this game in general, looking like it's gonna be like a downtown or a farm ending. Of course, though, but first things first, let's get to the gulag. Ain't no way anybody else is dying this fast, right? Like, I'm definitely gonna have to sit here and wait for a minute, right? It already says preparing to fight. Somebody either got torched out the sky or forgot they didn't have auto deploy on. It's one or the other there. All right, well, I haven't played yet today, so we'll see how bad my aim is to start. Gotta fight Banana. Probably in the heady. Nope. I hear everybody stomping above me. Not stunned. You just back spawn. Is he, this guy AFK? All right, well, I'm over here slide canceling poorly and trying to quick corner peek for no reason. But it's a good thing that we won, because now we can just slam into the ground and we'll get somebody random and not Banana, who apparently was AFK. All right, doing my best Tim the Tatman impression. Fantastic. Let's spectate. Who are we going to get to start things off today? On this lovely Saturday afternoon is when I'm recording this. Let's see what we got going on. If it's going to load to a player. All right, we got Moondog, level 207. He's out way up here doing recons to start the game. Personally, I'm not a recon fan. It's just a little bit too boring for my liking. I'm all about pushing, non-stop aggression, just trying to, you know, slay out every single game. I get the recon approach. There's definitely players who find success doing it. You land a little bit more secluded away from some action. You're able to figure out where the zones are going. You can make some good rotations based off of that. I mean, usually with how I play, it's either we're rotating a little bit early and trying to hold players coming in late off a zone, or we're the ones coming in late off a zone, gases on our back, and we got dudes sitting on rooftops posted up waiting for us. So there's usually no in between, right? But it seems like this guy's playing a little bit more lax, playing a little bit more chill. Based off his movement, it doesn't look that bad. Typically, how I'm judging a player, I mean, gun skill in this game is not particularly hard. Most of the guns have very little recoil. And what recoil there is, you can just learn the pattern because there is predictive recoil in every single gun as is. So, like, if somebody can control recoil well, I'm really not too interested in that. Like, most players can probably do that to a certain extent. What I'm more interested in is how they're moving. And also, why did he start a recon, do 7/8 of it, and then walk away? He's gonna go grab an SUV so that he can rotate in when the zone's coming in. Is that the game plan here? A little bit backwards on the priorities, but it is what it is. Anyways, though, usually if I want to figure out if a player is like above that average threshold, is I look at their movement, because I feel like that's the biggest skill gap in the game right now. If they're slide canceling, if they're jump sliding, if they're able to, you know, shoulder peek really well or whatnot. If their movement's down and they he's just gonna leave the recon. Mr. Moon, what are we doing here? What's the game plan, my guy? What? I'm mega confused at this point. But yeah, if their movement's good, that's usually how I gauge if a player is above average or not. This guy seems to know how to slide cancel relatively well. Looks like he might be on keyboard and mouse based off of that quick 180 there. I can't do that on controller, and I'm on 1110, which is pretty high, but I don't know what this guy's doing. It seems like he has decent, you know, game awareness. His movement's not awful. He's slide canceling here and there, but I don't know why we're out in Millie doing a recon, not fully completing it. I'm really confused. He doesn't have nearly enough money for a loadout yet either, so this dude is all sorts of backwards when it comes to priorities. Are we gonna complete the recon now? All right, here we go. It's about time. This guy is in no rush at all. But he got the recon done. All he needed to do was sit on there for 3 seconds. Please tell me he's not gonna grab another one. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Zone's coming in. He's not going to be able to sit around and mess around at this one. He's on the long end of zone. Like I said at the start, it looks like this zone's going to finish around downtown or farms, maybe towards prison even. Not a pretty zone. I hate these bottom right finishes. But he grabs a recon for the second time and then dips out. Doesn't even attempt to go do that. This guy is goofy, to say the least. He's level 207 though, so he plays a decent amount. Still not even close on a loadout drop. He's probably just going to capitalize off the free one here in 3 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever it is. So yeah, like he's got the movement on lock though. He's slide canceling left and right, so he's good there. I just don't know what his game plan is here. Like clearly he wants to know where the zone's going, but he's very far away from where said zone is going. We're not going back to do the recon, right? Moondog, this isn't what we're doing. What's he gonna buy here? He doesn't have the loading money. What's he going for? Self? Okay, UAV. I respect that. I respect that. Why he wants to burn a UAV up here though out of zone is a little bit weird, considering everyone who's up here is gonna be rotating in as is. Kind of an interesting play. He pings the buy. He knows the guy's up here on the lake. This is definitely not a play style that I've seen before. It's like he wants the smoke, but he also doesn't want the smoke. Like that's a strange buy of a UAV, in my opinion. Waste of $4,000. He clearly doesn't know what time it is. Need a little double check there. Lobby's kind of dying out though. 74 already. That's just kind of solos. It's why I'm really not a big fan of solos. You guys never see solo gameplay on the channel. Not it for me. Just too slow. Lobbies die off too fast. This is what I like. Ping the bounty. Let's see what we got going on here. What are we gonna do with the bounty now? It's probably gonna take him to the guy who was around here. This guy might actually still be up here. That ATV spawn's not natty, I don't think. Who is it? Yeah, it's that guy. So he still hasn't moved yet. Patient players in this lobby based off of Mr. Moon over here, then also this new bounty who hasn't moved in quite some time. I want to see him get into a fight and see how he approaches this. Forget that the bunkers are still on the map that was on the right side there. I wish they got put into use now, but they're pretty much obsolete. What's he going to do here, though? This guy still has not moved. He just posted up on that buy. I see him right out in front there. He sees this guy. He's got a snipe. Is that an M82 it sounded like maybe? He's been taking players out over here. There's ground loot there. PPSH is not going to be the go-to gun for that range, but he was still able to do it. That man put a claymore down in that loot pile. Did y'all hear that explode? Okay. Not sure what the overall goal there was, but hey, that man had a bag on him. This guy's got 16 grand now. Kind of interesting throwing down the loadout there when zone's coming in fast side and he's got to move, so he's going to have to grab his loadout quick and go. Sir, zone's coming in. Your vehicle's kind of up there. You might want to get moving here. Just a suggestion. He's got the mask though. He's fine. Weird though how this guy's approaching this so far. But hey, he fried the guy with the PPSH. That's not really the good range for the PPSH, but he was lucky enough to hit some consistent chest shots. He's able to take that guy out. Wasted the mask though. Doesn't have self. Got the UAV again instead. I like that play. It's like I said, he wants to play aggressive, but he's not playing the most aggressive. The mindset's there, but the execution isn't so far. He's got one. 57 up on zone 1. We've almost lost 100 players in one zone, or the start of the first zone. Wild how fast these lobbies die off. Looks like this guy's gonna be down at TV station by his free loadout. If I was this guy, I'd probably just ping where he's at. I like that idea. Literally perfect timing. 2 guys are gonna be down there actually. But I'd go for the Lodi first. This Lodi's gonna be out of the next zone. He knows where it's gonna be. So I'd grab a Lodi first, get Ghost or get Restock or High Alert, whatever you want to run, and then push these guys. Because you obviously know which direction they're going, but he's action first. What's he using? Mac 10. I didn't even see what loadout he grabbed. Mac 10. It looks like he's got a striker grip on this. Mac and Craig. Okay, I like it. Good setup. Guy got out of the rover on the right. Is he gonna give that any attention? Looks like this is kind of a pretty crowded area. He just got smoked. Absolutely smoked. He was a little bit too slow to react to that guy on the right. When that guy gets out of that rover, all focus should have been on that guy because the guy over in the burger area didn't have an angle on that roof, but this guy, he knows what he's doing. He's got 11 kills. This kid's a crackhead. I love this energy. Man's got 12 kills now. He's rank 160, so I don't think he's doing anything funky. You know what I'm saying? But his movement is actually on point. He's got the Mac. He's got the Krig. I love this setup. It's aggressive as can be. Everyone seems to be using the Mac and the Krig so far, but this guy's setup's a lot more, you know, my style. He's got, looks like agency or sound on there. No stock, 53 round drum. Probably the Tiger team, maybe? He's getting fried from the left. He's got to get around that corner. Hope he doesn't get finished off of this. This guy's on a burner. This guy's nading. I say I wait to self and wait to pop that till the nade goes off. That way you don't get insta-knocked and killed. He's got the ego chow here. And he gets taken out too. That guy was on a burner too. That sucks. That was just bad luck, bad timing for that guy. Who do we got next though? This guy knew what he was doing as far as the nade pushes and whatnot goes. This guy's got 5, rank 128. Kilo and Mac, I think it was. He's got the nades again. He almost timed that one really well. I could have taken out that SUV. Interesting setup on the Kilo here. Looks like he's got mainly the go-to. The max setup is probably the standard one that we're all using these days. Looks like he got Raider on there too, so max setup's looking good. Kilo, though, I don't know. I wish he'd swap back to that, or M13 rather is what he's using. Okay, even weirder then. He's got a grip on the M13 that's not commando. I'm not sure why you'd need a Ranger on the M13. It's honestly way too easy to use in my opinion. You don't even need a grip. Tac laser is totally sufficient, but everything else looks normal. Looks like he's got mono, probably the marksman barrel, VLK 3x 60 round mag, and then the Ranger grip. Not really useful for the grip there, but other than that, looks like he's got a pretty solid setup. He's got the sentry gun and the durable. So this guy did the Easter egg, or did the red doors. 18 grand in his pocket too. Man's got to buy himself and get some UAVs popping at this point. Needs to grab one of these rovers, I'd say. That'd be my recommendation at least. Get the information off the UAVs. Get it something to rotate fast with and get moving. Hopefully he remembers to pick up that sentry gun again. Oh, he's gonna pocket the UAV. Honestly, these guys are over by a buy. I would have just kept the one UAV, pocketed the sentry, grabbed this rover, and headed for these guys. Post up mid-stadium and hold them. But see how he plays this. My goal when I do this, obviously, everyone has their own little twist on it, but I want to try and hopefully break down the situation and give you guys good info on what I would do in that situation, or the mistakes that a player might make in a situation that led to their death. Unfortunately for the last guy, it was just bad timing, bad angles. And this guy was smart enough to know to nade push him and get him right before he was able to full heal. I mean, this guy's got 5. He knows what he's doing. Movement's not great, though. Like, he's sliding here and there, but it's not slide canceling. I'd imagine he's probably going to buy another streak here, right? Kind of wasted both those UAVs, if I'm being honest. This is busy as can be, but it makes sense for this zone. Everyone's rotated in now to downtown. We know this next zone's going to be around farmland from the first guy we spectated. But we got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players in this little zone here. This guy's got a lot of kill potential. This guy's not going to move off that roof, though. This is one of those buildings that it's pretty annoying when players go up there because it's just so hard to push. You can take a zippy, but if they're watching it, you're dead. You can't really take the elevators because it's the same situation. Otherwise, you're running all the way up the stairs, which takes some time. He's going for the recon drone over dead silence. I assume he just wants to figure out where this guy's at. This thing is actually really useful for almost like a little mini wall hack in a sense, because you can see the little red dots on players through walls and whatnot. It's good if you're playing in team modes, but in solos, it's pretty useless. There's a money bag up there. Did this guy get sniped just now? If I'm this guy, I'm popping the UAV and seeing if this red dot's still up top on the roof, because clearly he knows that no one's up there, potentially. What's the play here? These nuts? What are we doing, boss? I assume he's maybe trying to listen. He's just sending it. Risky, not knowing if there is if there's a ghosted player, cold-blooded player up here or something. But hey, I like it. He's got the Deddy pop. Is there another Deddy down at the bottom of the elevator too? I think. I don't think anybody's up here. I assume this guy probably got sniped from Nakatomi, maybe D building. Yeah, hey, you got some money back. You can go buy another UAV. Hopefully he doesn't waste this one. This guy up here didn't even have customs yet. But I don't know. This guy's a bit more relaxed than the last one, obviously. He doesn't have as many kills and he's playing a little bit more cautious. Parachute now noise. There we go. Knocks one guy out. Risky fight to have the M13 out. If that guy had better sub, he might have fried him. But he won. That's what matters at the end of the day. Grab that guy's loot for sure. I assume that guy probably came from Nakatomi because he had guns. There's no way he was flying in with those, obviously. I thought before when I was taking a sip of water, I saw a guy down by the little ravine. I'm not sure if this guy saw it, though. But looking pretty now. He's got full armor again, durable gas mask, self-revive UAV. Like, he's about as stacked as it gets. He's going to go for the car. What reticle he's got? What reticle does this guy have? That's my first thing. If I pick up a ground loot gun, I got to ADS it right away. See, like, this reticle ain't pretty. I can't do it. Little triangle throws me off. Got variable, though, so that's useful. He saw this guy in the road get beamed. From stadium, presumably. So I'm curious as to why he's not scanning for info now. There we go. He sees him. Taking the shots. I like it. Miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Great Michael Scott quote. Now, this guy is a little bit too patient at this point, in my opinion, because he's got a really ugly cross. You got a side glide over here, brother. Oh, he's going to go for the kill. Okay, I like it. Problem is with this zone, he's going to have to cross over, and we see 2 red dots on the other side of this already. So he's probably going to get held. He knows this guy's up on the roof. The red dot's on your level, brother. He's just behind the AC. What are we doing? Yeah, I was going to say, he's not looking at the guy who's on his level. I'm not too sure what the game plan was there. Got to be paying attention to that UAV when you're calling in them so much. And it seems like every time he's called in a UAV, he's pretty much let it go to waste. I think you can actually wallbang some of these AC units or whatever this little box is in front of you. So he's got to be careful here. He's going to try and reset the fight. He is literally one shot. Guys pushing. You heard the parachute. You got to be putting distance in between yourself and him, brother. We got to be, yep, he's going to push in. I was going to say, this guy, his best bet is to be moving around, trying to play it up fast. Who do we got now? A level 14 with 14 kills, and he's got Dark Matter Ultra. So what we got is a cheater. Am I surprised? Absolutely not. Little side story now, because we get to watch some incredibly fun gameplay of something that shouldn't be a thing anymore. I think between the last 3 times I've played Warzone, we've played about 20 games and had a total of 20 cheaters. Now, it's not cheaters every single game, but I have been in lobbies in the past week or so. Yeah, this guy's definitely cheating. Have been in lobbies in the past week or so where we had 7 cheaters in one match. We've also had one where there were like 4 other cheaters in one match. We had like 7 games played one night, 5 cheaters, or 5 matches with cheaters in them, like 20 cheaters between 2 nights. This is such a problem. Please tell me this SUV is rolling back and it's gonna run him over. Please let this happen. Please let this happen. I wishful thinking, I guess. If he parks it at a little bit of a different angle, maybe it happens. But I don't know, man. This is just so obnoxious. It's like I'm almost not allowed to play at this point because every time I log on, it's just new cheaters, new cheaters, new cheaters. Like if I wasn't doing this like on a daily basis and playing the game for content and for videos, obviously, if I was just a casual player playing like once or twice a week when I'm off work and whatnot, and I jump on and there's cheaters in 5 out of 7 or 8 games, like that's miserable, man. Just ruins the experience. This guy's not even good at cheating. Homie has 15 trash movement. You can tell he's just bad at the game and wants to make it seem like he's good. But like, homie hasn't slid once, just left the vehicle to go run through an open field. I hope somebody has this man on a UAV because he would get torched if anyone competent was around here. This is a terrible play. But I guess that's usually the cheaters. It's either dudes rage hacking because they couldn't get good enough to compete in their own lobbies, or bad players who are hacking because they're tired of getting stomped on. They don't want to put in the work to get better. Usually, though, hackers are not great. I mean, it's obvious that they're not great because they're cheating in the first place, but as far as their overall game sense goes, I've seen some absolute bots be cheating in game, and it's like, yeah, I can see why you'd want to cheat because clearly your regular game sense is not working out for you. He hears shots in. I'm sure he probably sees them through a million walls and has their full loadout and their player names already up on his screen and whatnot. Oh, yeah. Why he's using an AK-74U to cheat with, I'm not sure. Not really the best weapon of choice. We didn't grab any loot here. Like, you don't have a mask. He has a UAV. What are we doing here, boss man? What? You can't wallbang bricks, by the way. But you can do that. All right. This guy is actually clueless. And now he's got a bunch of spectators, so everyone knows he's cheating. Sir, that glass was broken a while ago. This entire game has frankly just hurt my head. Between the first guy and his whole recon plan that he couldn't figure out, this guy's just absolute trash game sense. Like, what is going on? I don't know what kind of match we got into here, but after the game ends and it's loaded up on Warzone stats, I'll show you guys the actual lobby stats and see what we got going on between different players. But this is something else, man. This guy's got a riot shield. This is the anti-cheat. This is our one chance at this guy not winning. He's stunned. Come on, brother. Don't be using Cali sticks too, please. Yes. Tell me there's no way this guy's... I was going to say there's no way this guy's smart enough to counter a riot shield. I can't believe we just witnessed that. There's no way, bro. This is the anti-cheat. This is the anti-cheat. Yes, spray paint his body. Oh my gosh, that guy just got absolutely clowned on by a dude with a riot shield and an RPG. Folks, anti-cheat right here. RPG riot shield, that's all you need apparently. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that's what we just witnessed. That is something else. Sorry, you have a zone coming in. You might wanna, you know, get moving maybe a little bit like the other way. I'm so glad we just witnessed that. Oh, that makes this whole video for me, honestly. Let's see what this guy does now, though. I mean, he's got a riot shield and an AK-74U. It's like this guy came prepared and knew he was going to get hacked on. I love this energy. I am all about it. He's got the durable, though. If the hacker had, you know, the least bit of competence, he would have picked up the UAV or whatever streak was back in top brick there, but he was too stupid to realize that was there. So unfortunately, this guy doesn't have any streaks. He's got the cash, though. There's a buy station, but it's not the most in the most convenient places. Another one's going to be over here. Half the zone's already out of the playable area. This is going to be brutal. Free loadie's in now. Oh my gosh. I think we might have found the greatest riot shielder in the history of Warzone. This man's cracked. This guy is absolutely slapping fools. I love it. But that said, his riot shield's not going to stand the test of time in this zone. Watch me just, eat those words here in a few minutes if this guy makes it to endgame here. He's got a very ugly cross, though. You got to get moving. At this stage in the game, you have zone right on you, and you have a wide open cross in front of you. You can't be playing this last second, because if you get caught out, say somebody's in one of these buildings that's in front of him, watching him move in, he can't go anywhere. He has to keep going forward. Luckily, he's got the riot shield, which can help him out a bit here. But he's also got a 74U, which has no range past like 14 meters. So he's got to get moving and get there early. I thought I might have just saw a guy on the left side, but it also could have just been a leaf. I get that confused a lot. That and birds, man. Leaves and birds, I find myself shooting at more than actual players sometimes. I won't lie. Not sure if he's just trying to scout for info here. We got 5 other players up still. And he just seems to be playing this cool, calm, and collected. I mean, hey, if you just absolutely clowned on a hacker and then also beat up another guy with your riot shield, you don't really have anything to lose. Like, this guy, he's got it all going on, man. His confidence has soared in the last few minutes. Also, he's got 7 kills. We've seen, obviously, 2 of them. I wonder where those other 5 came from. Part of me just really hopes it was all riot shield kills. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember the last time I was even over in this area. He's found an enemy. Oh, bad time. He got stuck. What a toss. This man was just bombarded. Tell me, what? Sir? I was like, what is this guy doing going all the way to the edge? We just finished him off there. Let's see what we got going on with Mr. Killa over here now. He had a PPSH as well. A lot of PPSH action in this game. What's this guy got? 3. He's got the Krieg. He's got an airstrike, which is glorious for this zone. Can't really hide in here. You're going to have 1 building in zone, which I'm sure somebody's already posted up in. Looks like probably because there's a rover there that I don't know if that's natty. I know most of the vehicle spawns. Not sure about farmland, though. I'm never over here like I was saying. Like, I don't think I've ever actually seen that the whole satellite crash. This guy's moving up. I think I see a guy to the left there. Dude, yeah, he sees him by that rock, right? He's got the 4 times on the Krieg. That's perfect for this situation. Another riot shielder. So he can't do much there unless he wants to burn the airstrike. But honestly, I wouldn't yet. I'd wait to see where this zone goes. And hopefully he can do something about that. If he gets good zone placement here and it pulls to him, he can just burn that airstrike and no one's going to stand a chance if they have to rotate. But for the time being, that riot shield does have the 1-up on him because he can't shoot through it, obviously. He can just hold that 1 angle. Problem is, though, where are the 2 other guys? Is Riot Shield Man moving over here? A little bit. Is that a bird to the left? Nope, I think a player just died to gas. Oh, he's burning the airstrike. He's making a move. He's making... Sir? Did you get the warning? His airstrike didn't even... Did he miss the airstrike? Did it go way further back than he wanted to? I wonder if that happened. It's happened to the best of us. I do think somebody died to gas or something behind him, though. Because I heard a character make the, like, death noise. The whole lobby has just been so confusing. 1v1v1, though. This guy's got probably the best position in this zone. Both players are going to have to move to him. Sniper behind you. Bro, look at the red dot. Look at the red dot. Oh, no. This guy. Gotta look at the mini-map in that situation, my man. Oh, this guy on the end, too. The sniper, man, he's focused on the riot shield now, too. He's not even going to clean up this guy. He's going to get back up, isn't he? Unfortunately, he is now stuck between 2 players. Sorry, that's a tree. My focus would be putting some kind of barrier in between you and the riot shield guy. That is the polar opposite of... Okay, well, we got there. But now he's going to have this this other guy with the snipe on him. This guy's got all the attention in the lobby right now, unfortunately. He made the play to a really awkward place. Back on that big rock, he could have just focused on the sniper guy. The riot shield guy wouldn't have had any shot at him. You see him, you see him. There you go. He's going to get the self off, though. He's going to go for the finish here. Yep. Smart plays. All right, 1v1 on the riot shield. You gotta hope he didn't move up to a place. Okay, nope, he's stuck on that tree. He really likes that, apparently. Where's the zone pull? And is it going to be the riot shield? Oh, this guy probably wins that if he plays the cover well. But this guy's kind of got mobile cover. So, I mean, this is anyone's game. If we've seen anything from this lobby, it's that the riot shield guys are pretty good. Full stunned. Now's your time, man. Now's your time. Yep, that was a good play by Mr. Husky over there with the riot shield. Hey, the smarter play won that. That guy got a little bit too excited, thinking he could outplay the riot shield guy by shooting his toes. The riot shield guy was ready for it. He said, you know, bring it on. Hey man, I just want to say I'm so proud that I watched a hacker get riot shielded.
Yeah, I seen that.
That was
a hacker?
There was a hacker in this game. He was killed by a riot shield.
Thank you. Yeah, I was the riot shielder.
Hey, Husky, I like the plays there, man. GG. All right, so going off of just Warzone stats, which is not always 100% accurate. Obviously, we only have 92% lobby accuracy here. This lobby was a 0.92. I did have the highest KD in the lobby, though, with a 309. Next best was a 2.27. So it was a relatively well-rounded lobby, like about as average as it gets in terms of overall KD. But just comparing the KDs here, obviously, we had our hacker here who had an 83% headshot ratio and lost the game to a dude with a riot shield. The riot shielder had a 1.45 KD, so not too bad, a little bit above average. The winner here, Mr. Husky, had a 0.89, which is right around the average mark there. But I mean, overall, this lobby was, like I said, extremely average and extremely weird. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, though. If you did, let me know by dropping a like on it. It was an experience, to say the least. And of course, if you are new to the channel, if you haven't already subscribed, feel free to do so. That way you'll always know whenever I post a new video. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy. Have an awesome rest of your day. And I will catch you guys later. Peace out.